I'm Sonia Kaliselvam and this is Kini News. Dr Mahathir Mohamad has hit back at Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim for saying he had committed treachery by withdrawing Malaysia's appeal over its claim for Batu Puteh.
In a press conference this morning, Dr Mahathir said the decision was made by the Cabinet in 2018, which included then Deputy Prime Minister Dr Wan Azizah Wan Ismail.
I would like to add that in my cabinet at that time, the Deputy Prime Minister was Wan Azizah. She was sitting next to me, but she didn't say anything, nor was she called by RCI to give evidence. So it seems that they pick and choose the people they want to question so that they can get the results that they want.
The former Langkawi MP said the decision to withdraw the appeal against the ICJ ruling, which awarded Batu Puteh to Singapore, was to honour Malaysia's commitment to respect the court's decisions. Mahathir noted that the ICJ had previously ruled in Malaysia's favour in other cases, and other countries involved had respected those rulings.
And Pulau Sipadan and Ligatan are two of the 10 most beautiful islands in the world. It was claimed by Malaysia, it was claimed also by Indonesia, but it was awarded to Malaysia, and Indonesia did not protest. Although they lost a very beautiful island, they did not protest. So it is strong for us to protest.
Earlier, the Royal Commission of Inquiry on Batu Puteh, Batuan Tengah and Tubir Selatan has recommended a criminal investigation into Mahathir for making a unilateral decision to drop the review without consulting the Cabinet.
Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has dodged questions today about the potential royal addendum from the former Yang di-Pertuan Agong that could have granted Najib Razak house arrest, citing legal constraints.
Kita tak boleh jawab kerana kes itu melibatkan di-Pertuan Agong dan lembaga pengampunan. Pengurusinya di-Pertuan Agong. Sejak bila kita boleh bahas? Sehingga dibawa ke mahkamah, itu lain. Mahkamah putuskan. Sejak bila seorang Perdana Menteri boleh ulas lembaga pengampunan yang dipengurusi oleh di-Pertuan Agong?
Earlier, Perikatan Nasional Chief Whip Takiyuddin Hassan pressed Anwar to confirm the existence of the royal addendum, as claimed by Najib's son Muhammad Nizar in his affidavit. Anwar then questioned Takiyuddin's legal credentials, referring to the rules preventing sub judice, and fight back at the opposition for defending Najib in this matter after all of its condemnation.
Suddenly dia jadi champion Datuk Seri Najib. Apa sudah percaya dia champion? Saya dengar
champion Tambun.
Ucapan dia berapi-rapi mengecam Datuk Seri Najib habis-habisan dari rambut sampai kaki. Sekarang nak jadi hipokrit untuk jamin. Okay.
Anwar also revealed he has urged the current Agong, the Sultan of Johor, to take it up for further discussion during their brief meeting in Johor Bahru yesterday.
Meanwhile, a former MACC chief has slammed Anwar, accusing him of misleading Parliament and the public over Najib's pardon process.
Former MACC chief Latifah Koya has questioned Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's understanding of the Federal Constitution, accusing him of misleading both the Dewan Rakyat and the public regarding the Pardons Board and the Agong's role in the process. Latifah criticised Anwar's claim that the Prime Minister cannot comment on the operations of the Pardons Board, arguing that it is factually incorrect. She emphasised that under Article 40(1) of the Federal Constitution, Agong acts on the advice of the Pardons Board, which includes the Attorney General and a Cabinet Minister. She stressed that as part of democratic accountability, the operations of the Pardons Board can and should be questioned in Parliament, adding that any true reformist would understand this fundamental principle. Latifah also pointed out that Agong's discretion only applies in specific cases under Article 40(2), none of which involve the Pardons Board. The former PKR committee member also urged Anwar to stop hiding behind the monarchy and take responsibility, especially on such a politically sensitive issue.
Moving on to the next story, a war of words has broken out between Sabah UMNO Chief Bung Mokhtar Radin and GRS Deputy Chairman Dr Jeffrey Kitingan, with Bung calling Jeffrey the biggest traitor in Sabah.
Sabah UMNO Chief Bung Mokhtar Radin has reaffirmed Barisan Nasional's right to contest elections in the state. This statement came in response to Parti Solidariti Tanah Airku or STAR President Dr Jeffrey Kitingan, who recently called for Peninsula-based parties to leave Sabah. Bung, who also serves as the Sabah BN chairman, accused Jeffrey of trying to portray himself as a hero within the struggling GRS but failing to succeed. He emphasized that BN has every right to contest elections and represent the aspirations of Sabahans, noting that Jeffrey himself was once a member of BN. He went on to describe Jeffrey as the biggest traitor in Sabah, citing his history of party hopping and even betraying his own brother during the 14th January election out of greed. Bung also urged Jeffrey to focus on more pressing issues within GRS, particularly the corruption scandals allegedly involving the Sabah Chief Minister and its assembly members. Recently, Jeffrey, who is also the deputy chairman of GRS, labelled Peninsula-based political parties as colonizers and their leaders as traitors.
Kedah MB Muhammad Sanusi Mat Noor can breathe a sigh of relief after being acquitted of a sedition charge related to comments about the Sultan of Selangor.
Kedah Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Mat Noor has been acquitted of a sedition charge linked to comments about the Sultan Selangor. Sanusi's lawyer confirmed that the Shah Alam High Court granted a full acquittal this morning. The acquittal only covers the charge involving the Sultan Selangor, while a separate charge involving the former Yang di-Pertuan Agong will still go to trial. The prosecution had initially sought a discharge, but Sanusi's defence argued for a full acquittal.
Maka selepas ini tak ada apa-apa prosiding berkaitan dengan pertuduhan yang pertama. Dan saya rasa bahawa pihak pembelaan menjunjung kasih kepada Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan di atas kenan Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan berkaitan perkara ini.
Previously, Sanusi had appealed to the Attorney General to drop the case. 3 months ago, he tendered an apology to Sultan Sharafuddin Idris Shah for his remarks during the Selangor state election. According to the first charge, Sanusi allegedly said the Kedah Sultanate was the only one in the country with uninterrupted lineage and that the Kedah ruler would not have appointed Amaruddin Shari as Menteri Besar to head the state's administration.
A junior immigration officer is at the centre of a growing scandal after an investigation revealed nearly 1 million ringgit in assets.
An investigation by the Enforcement Agency Integrity Commission (EAIC) has revealed that a junior immigration officer possesses nearly 1 million ringgit in assets. The discovery was made after the EAIC recorded statements from several immigration department personnel. A source confirmed the discovery to Malaysia Kini, stating they were stunned to learn of the officer's wealth. The source, who is a senior immigration officer in Putrajaya, described the scandal as bottomless, with more troubling details emerging as the investigation deepens. The EAIC has seized boxes of documents related to medical visa payments. Previously, the EAIC established a special task force to investigate allegations that immigration officers issued medical visas without proper procedures. The task force also raided the visa division in Putrajaya, seizing 156 files. Malaysia Kini has reached out to the Immigration Department and the EAIC since last week for comments but received no response.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Sonia Kaliselvam. Thanks for watching.